Hey y'all, this is Debbie, and I just wanted to bring y'all along on another video, and I'm going to make cornbread stuffing pork chops for you. This is really good. It was a little too salty because the better than bouillon, but if you don't do that, it will be amazing. And I hope that you'll come along with me and that you'll like this video. Good morning, this is Debbie with Food Prepping channel, and today I'm getting ready to make a what's for dinner. This is the entree, and I'll probably show y'all the sides too that I'm going to fix with it. But I'm going to make stuffing pork chops, cornbread stuffing pork chops. I've never made this before, but I'm going to try it. I can't remember who I saw this on, but mine is totally different from theirs. I'm using mushrooms and onions. Here's the mushrooms and the onions, a whole 8-ounce container of mushrooms that I've cut up, sliced up, and then a small onion that I've diced into there. And I've got 6 pork chops, and these pork chops I brined them last night, all night, and I used a 1/4 cup of salt, a handful of peppercorns, and 2 bay leaves, and covered them, and they were in the brine for let's see, about 12 hours. So I figured that's going to be good, and I'm going to raise y'all up. I want to make sure that you can see everything that I'm doing. And I've got the stovetop cornbread stuffing. I've got that here. First thing I need to do, this is what I've got, just the stovetop cornbread stuffing. And then this cup right here, I've got 1.5 cups of water, and I use the better than bouillon roasted chicken. I put probably a tablespoonful. I wasn't supposed to put, but about probably 2 teaspoons, but I wanted it to be more more gravy-like or whatever. So I put that in there, and now I've got to put, let me see if I can get it open. Me and my hands. Alright, so I've got 1.5 cups of the broth here. I'm going to pour the whole envelope of the stovetop cornbread stuffing mix in here. I'm going to stir it up. And now I'm just going to push it back. Let me put it over here. Alright, and now I have the pork chops right here. And first off, I'm going to go on and I'm going to put, it's just white button mushrooms and then 1 small onion. And I'm going to put those in the bottom of this pan. And then I'm going to, so I have more room or whatever, I'm going to go on and put salt and pepper on each one of these pork chops.
2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along.
Alright, you can see how much pepper I have on it. And then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to put some pepper. I'm not doing as much salt because we're using cream of mushroom soup, and that's got salt in it, and the better and bouillon does too. So I'm going to go on and let me get you up. Okay, I'm going to go on and lay the pork chops in there, and then so you can see how much salt and pepper I'm putting on here. So I'm going to go on and do each of these pork chops and put them in here, and I'll bring you back as soon as I get them in here. Okay, now I have all the pork chops in the crock pot, slow cooker, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to, on top of these, I'm going to put some Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. I'm going to put some of that on. Just sprinkle some on as much as you want. I love this. Alright, and then I've got the McCormick Grill Mates molasses bacon. I'm going to sprinkle some of this on. Okay. Alright, so I've got that all in here. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this cream of mushroom soup on here. And I'm going to spread it all out on top of the mushrooms. I mean, of the pork chops.
We're running out of light. Time is changing day to night. Lines are fading out. And we're dancing in the park. Nothing's wrong with when I start, 'cause you look better in the dark.
Alright. And now the last thing that I'm putting in here is the stuffing mix. And now it's already gotten, you know, it's already settled into that. So I'm just going to put it all on top of the pork chops right here.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it.
I've got this set for on high for 6 hours, but I don't think it's going to take that long. But I'm just going to keep watch on it. At about 4 hours, I'll check it and see, because it says 4 hours, but and the recipe, but they didn't use the onions and the mushrooms and the spices like I did, so I'm sure that it might take a little bit longer because of that. Alright, so there's all the stuffing. Let me spread it out. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of Thanksgiving. I love cornbread stuffing. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid on this. Like I said, I've got it on high 6 hours. I'll check it after 4 and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Alright, it's been 6 hours. I cooked this on high for 4 hours. Then I took it down to low for 2. So I guess it's been 6.5 hours. And it smells so good. It has made my house smell absolutely amazing. Alright, so I've got this here. I'm going to take y'all down and show you. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm not going to fix anything with it right now. I'm just going to show y'all because I just don't really want anything. I want to try this, but I don't want to cook anything to go with it right now. So I've just got it on a paper plate. I'm sorry. Let me see. That's the pork chops. I want to show you. I've got this piece cooling off, but I want to show you. Watch. it is so tender. So tender. It is just falling apart. So here's the mushrooms, there's onions, the stuffing.
Still remember when you walked into the room. Think I knew right then that it was always you. Something in your eyes.
You can't even imagine how good this is. Oh, the mushrooms and the onions have caused it to have just the best taste.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted and blue. I was out of use.
I made this in the oven with cream of celery and cream of mushroom. Yeah, cream of celery and cream of mushrooms, and then opened a can of mushrooms and put it in there and baked it in the oven. And that's one of my most not famous but viewed, I guess, videos on here is that. But this is really good. Oh my gosh. If you want pork chops that are really just fall apart, oh gosh, you can't even. I'm using a plastic fork, and it's just falling apart. So if you want something that is so moist and juicy and fall apart, you have got to try this. This is amazing. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, look below for links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and also there'll be links to different things that I use in the kitchen that you may want to purchase and on Amazon, and the links will be below. So I hope you have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Life was dull until you came.